Hey everybody, welcome to the end of week 2, MSOM 612. I am at the Hyatt, let's see, what's the name of it? Lost Pines Resort here east of Austin, Texas. Um, Here today, so just enjoying some time away. I want to talk a bit this week about the hedgehog concept. I think you guys probably saw my comments on the video. If not, please watch them. But to me, this whole concept is about discipline. Sustainable companies and sustainable individuals, if you will, are those that have discipline during all times. Um, and you'll see that Collins talks about discipline quite a bit. And as you look at the sustainable companies or those good to great companies, discipline seems to be at the heart of many of them. And that's discipline during bad times, during times of belt tightening. Um, and some of you may think that it's easier to be disciplined during belt tightening because you're really not belt tightening because you're not doing anything. Well, I think sometimes it's a challenge because sometimes you can do a lot of nothing, and sometimes you need to do certain things during belt tightening. Historically, one of the things that companies have done during difficult times is they've cut training budgets. Okay, you may have found that in your company. They look at that and they'll see the training budget's the first thing to go during belt tightening because they'll look at it and go, well, it's not a key direct benefit, and I would tend to argue with that. I would think during times of belt tightening, training budgets probably need to go up. Um, And that's one of the different challenges that is, as you look at this and you look at a discipline, that you may need to actually flip it on its head and be a little counterintuitive. Um, Discipline needs to happen during good times as well. And, you have this tendency, or you may have this tendency, or companies may have this tendency to be a little less focused on spending during good times and keeping spending in check. Um, and if you use the hedgehog concept here, sometimes companies during good times, and I've seen it happen a lot, will go after things that are outside the three circles during good times because they say, hey, we got the money, let's just try something new. Well, that's maybe code word for saying things we're not good at, things that aren't driving our economic engine, and things that we don't have a lot of enjoyment behind, but we're just going to spend the money because we have it. Well, that's not a good approach either. One of the other things this week, and we talked about this a bit about facts and dreams. Um, Certainly, facts and dreams have an impact on discipline as well, and and I'm not encouraging people as they go through this to be disciplined to a fault, because sometimes you can be so disciplined that you're immobile, and that to me is not the true definition of discipline. Uh, and then the final thing I just wanted to mention, some of you had mentioned, this is more than one of you mentioned in your videos this week about driving the economic engine is not the same as making a lot of money. You can make a lot of money one time, and because of that, create yourself a big problem the next time. And so, don't misunderstand what drives your economic engine is not about what makes you the most money. It's what is sustainable from a profit perspective. You may be able um, to deliver a lot of, and it's not just a volume thing. To me, it's a profit and sustainability question. You can I mean, think about it. If you're the Clorox company right now, okay, um, you are just in hog heaven, right? Because of COVID and everything else. I mean, those folks can't make wipes fast enough, and they can't make enough bleach and all the other things. So, um, they're having a really good time right now. But this too will pass, and at some point in time, they have to come to a realization that what happened in 2020 is not a repeatable thing, we hope, in the out years. So they have to understand their economic engine outside of these special times when things are very, very good. So hopefully that gives you a little indication of my thoughts this week. And if you have any questions about anything or need some help this week, let me know. Take care.